Hello everyone, it's David Hayden out and about again on this February 15th, 2017. Bandit and I are back up here at the Mountain Park Recreation Area. We came once upon a time to hike the Kreutzer Nature Trail, which there's a video on that. Today we're going to be doing the Mount McConnell Trail. Here we go. Don't let that February date I told you, February 15th, and the ice in that river fool you. It is a beautiful 60 degrees outside today, and we can't wait to hit this trail. Okay, here we are at the trailhead again. This is well, this is where we're at. This is the Kreutzer Nature Trail that we did. Sign says it's 2 miles. This time we're going to branch off and go up here to Mount McConnell summit, elevation 8,010 feet, and then make our way on back around. That's another 2 miles. So we got about 4 miles ahead of us there, Bandito. Let's do it. Okay, I didn't want to bore you with a lot of redundant scenery. As I said, we just come up the Kreutzer Nature Trail to the intersection here with the Mount McConnell Trail. And Bandit and I have done a video on the entire Kreutzer Nature Trail. So if you want to see that, it's pretty interesting. Just in case you missed it, I will show you this much of it at least. There's a lot of these interpretive signs along the way. I think there was like 25 of them, and they point out all sorts of things along the way. It's very interesting. Give it a look if you get a chance. But now, instead of going that way, we're going to branch off and go up the Mount McConnell Trail. Just a little shot of the trail. We're obviously on a south-facing slope because, as you can see, we're in the shade. There's a little sunshine up ahead, and according to the map, I think the trail curves to the other side of the mountain, which hopefully will have melted off the ice on the trail. But having said that and shown that, I'm sweating. It's definitely in the 60s up here. Woo! And yeah, it's uphill the whole way too, so far. Okay, Bandit's run into a dead end here because there's a tree that's fallen over the trail. Maybe we can go up and over, Bandit. Let's try it this way, man. Oh yeah, that's easy. Yeah, that's a nice little view from this switchback. All right, continuing upwards. Okay, still following the trail, but I just got my first glimpse of these rocks up here. Now, I don't know if that's the Mount McConnell summit, but I sure hope it is. I'd like to go up there. Yeah, I went hiking with a Poudre Wilderness volunteer who also used to be a former forest ranger. And on the Gray Rock Trail, she pointed out some trail construction by the CCC from back in the 1930s. And she told me that the Mount McConnell Trail had even a better example of it. And I can see what she meant. Wow, this is awesome. This has been here a long time, almost coming up on 100 years. right back there, in fact. I said I was almost in the beautiful scenery. Wow, see right above that. That looks like you can be on the road over there. All right, continuing on. Down there, Poudre Canyon Highway. Wow, it's hard to believe these switchbacks have brought us this far up the mountain. But this has turned out to be very, very cool so far. Bandit, do you see what I see? We may very well be going up these rocks. Woo doggy. I like it. There's some more of that CCC work. Absolutely incredible. There's some more of the CCC work. It's amazing how they built this ledge. Well, I didn't video it like I should have, but we come to a trail junction, and we're following this one now, only because it continues to go uphill, and I'm assuming that this is the summit trail that will take us to the actual summit. Excuse me. When we get back, I'll show you the junction, and then we'll continue on and make the loop. But this is obviously part of the area that was in one of the wildfires. There's just burned up dead trees everywhere. Wow, that's amazing. Well, I was hoping woo, I was hoping there would be a sign that indicated that we were at the summit. I don't see one, however, but I will tell you this. Bandit and I have scrambled up these rocks, and we can go. You can't get any higher than this, maybe unless you climb that tree. So, for my purposes, I am going to say we are at the summit of Mount McConnell. Okay, this is coming back off of that summit trail. You can see what I'm talking about with the burned limbs and everything. They're just, man, they're just everywhere. But we are back down here now at this trail junction, as I called it. Where Bandit is going is where we came from. To continue on our merry way and make this loop, we go this way. Come on, Bandit, this way. Okay, so we're continuing on, hopefully completing that loop. And I just came up on this view. You know, the wind wasn't blowing when I saw it, now it would. I don't know, it's just one of those scenes that made me go, wow. And anytime I see one of those, I have to video it. Whew, you know, I said to myself up at the top that finishing this trail will be easy because it's all downhill from here. Boy, was I wrong. It's been anything but easy. I guess that's what I get for coming hiking in February. There is still a fair amount of snow on the trail that makes it kind of slippery. The number of blown down trees has just been phenomenal. I've never seen so many blowdowns in all my life. And just broke limbs, just debris on the trails. In some places the trail, you couldn't even tell where it was. I just kind of had to guess my way. Luckily for me, somebody who evidently did know where they was going had a pair of tennis shoes on that left a very distinguishable pair of tracks in the mud, and I was able to just follow these muddy tracks until the trail made itself apparent again. And of course, up near the top in the rocky section, I was able to look around when I couldn't determine where to go, and find some rock cairns that pointed the way. You know, being an old redneck from Mississippi, there's once upon a time I didn't know what a rock cairn was. Now I do, and I fully appreciate them. Here comes some more of this mess I'm talking about. It's just been constant having to find a way to go around this stuff. But you know what? It put some of my navigation skills to use, and it's been fun. This has been a fun trip. Whew, I don't know how well this is going to show up, but we just came from that way. And we are going, oh, I don't know, down there. This is a real steep drop off. This trail is ridiculous. And there's ice on it. So needless to say, my going has slowed considerably. But I haven't fell off the mountain yet. That's the good news. Man, what a trip. This has been an adventure. This has really been a lot of fun. You know, I was saying earlier I had to use some of my navigation skills to find the way. Well, through this area, the trail comes all the way, it zigzags down through these rocks. Oh my goodness. Woo, here we've had to use our billy goat skills. But look what I see over here. Poudre Canyon Highway. It's not that far away now. We must be getting close to the trail junction with the Kreutzer Trail and on back out to the parking lot. All right. This Mount McConnell Trail has been awesome. I highly recommend, if you do it, to do it counterclockwise like we did, because going that way and doing it clockwise, whoo, is extremely steep. But we have made it back to a site that I recognize now. We've seen this sign before: primitive trail, use caution. You ain't kidding, buddy. That's what it's referring to. That's the Mount McConnell Trail. Oh, wow. And here we go, back with a sign that confused me when we was here last, because it says Mount McConnell Trail that way and Kreutzer Nature Trail this way, and there ain't nothing over there. But boy, I tell you what, this sign right here is an oasis, because that lets me know we're back on the nature trail and we're almost done. Get a load of this ice. There was some flowing down from there, and it continues on down there. It's like an ice waterfall that's completely frozen. That's awesome. All right, so this is the trail, or the part of the nature trail that eluded me the last time. And now that I've been here before, I know precisely where to go. And I also know that this sign on this tree indicates that we have just left the Cache La Poudre Wilderness, which for the longest time I didn't even know we were in. Come on, Bandit, you on the wrong trail. This way, man. See those cars over there? I bet they didn't know I was here, because I sure never knew it. But I was really looking at the river. We can hear it from here. What a beautiful sight. We are almost back at the beginning. Yeah, Bandit and I were just discussing this. It's been a great hike. We started at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just a little after 4 now, so it took us just a little over 3 hours to do. But there's the bridge, there's the car. It's always good to see the car. And right up here is the end of the trail for us. Like I said, boy, am I glad we did this thing counterclockwise, because if I had attempted to do it clockwise and had to start off with that real steep area, I'd have just hated myself. In fact, I'd have probably just turned around and went back home. But here we are back at the beginning, and oh man, what an adventure. This is a good time.